People are living longer with more chronic illnesses. And so we need a way to help people to manage those chronic illnesses. Aging is a big cost because if people move into long-term care, it costs a lot of money. And people don't actually want to move into rest homes, they'd rather stay at home. And so we can give people technology that can help them to manage their health at home, then that was going to be really improve quality of life for people as well as reduce healthcare costs for the health system.
Aerobies were designed to help elderly people stay healthy. But researchers also want to know if they can reduce loneliness.
Loneliness is a killer. So the research has found that if you are lonely, you've got 40% more chance of an early death. That's how serious it is.
But why do we need robots at all? Surely it's way better to have human contact.
Caregiving is actually quite a low-paid job, and people don't actually want to do that in terms of being a paid formal caregiver. And in terms of people living at home, often their families are living a long way away and they don't have time to visit often. So you might go and see an older person once a week or twice a week, but they're living by themselves for the rest of the time, and they really need some companionship.
Maybe technology can help. You can already buy systems that monitor an older person in their own home 24 hours a day.
In its simplest form, it just looks and listens and watches you.
Motion sensors around the house track their movements, and the data is analysed for unusual patterns.
So it's continually evolving that pattern, and it's continually learning about you. We also monitor things like the fridge. How many times do you open the fridge? That's an indicator of how you're eating. So we can see the pattern by room type of where they are. So you can see here the blue is when they're asleep, the green dots are where they've used the bathroom, the orange is where they're in the living room, and where they're having meals.
If this technology notices a big change, you've gone into the bathroom and you haven't come out for an hour, it will fire off an alert.
Absolutely it does.
What's the problem with the way we're doing things at the moment?
I'm lucky I have my grandmother alive. She has people come and visit her twice a day. So there's 23 hours a day when my grandmother potentially is on her own. And AI has an ability to manage that time when there is no one else around and provide that halo of support and care.
Where will this technology take us?
Ultimately, the bottom end of it, it's data. It's big data. And it being, if we can link all that together and aggregate it together, we can then be more understanding of who we are. The simple thing is it's going to let us live longer independently, because it will allow us to have a big sister, because I don't want to call it big brother, a big sister watching us and taking care of us in a virtual world.